I don't know what just happened there, but I think it's still working. So, how are you guys today? So, this video I am going to show you how to do all of the skincare products in the order that you do it, and then we're going to finish up with the primer how to, just because I've had some people ask me about that. When you guys get the beauty books, I send them out with all the people that order stuff, and if you want one, just let me know. There's also an online version I can give you guys a link to, but it helps you figure out the order of what to do everything in. Even if you don't have these specific products, you'll know for your own products that you do have, that you do use every day, what order to put it in. But so in the morning you cleanse. You just use a little pea size thing of whichever cleanser that's meant for your skin type. If you make sure that you do use something made for your skin type, just because if you have oily skin and you use something for dry skin, or that's better fit for somebody with dry skin, it's going to make, obviously your skin is not going to react very well to it, and it could make it oilier. And then if you same, like, back and forth the same ways. Sorry, Mia's eating, of course. But so I just use normal to dry, but you just use little pea size. You damp your face, and then you're gonna rub it in. Just let it sit for a little bit, and then wash it off. And you do that 2 times a day to get the best results. Always clean your face 2 times a day. It just helps your face be able to not get, hi Julie, not get any pimples and less pimples. Hi Erica. So we're going to drop a 1 if we're watching live, and a 2 if we're watching the replay, just like usual. So you want to clean 2 times a day. And then after you do the cleanser, you want to put any treatment products that you have on next. So if you have anything for pimples or dark spots or under eye circles, anything for wrinkles, anything like that. So sometimes what I do whenever you get those pimples, the spot on that we have gets rid of them like overnight. And you can do that morning and night, however much you feel that you need to do. Most products that you get that are treatment products, they recommend you also do 2 times a day, just like cleansers. So then after that, you're going to do any of the other treatments, like anti-aging type treatments. So ours would be climate control and Sun Serum C, anything to make your skin healthier. And then you're going to moisturize morning and night, even if you have the oiliest skin, because if you don't use moisturizer on your skin produces more oil. So, I mean, at first, for the first couple days you do it, your skin will be a little bit more oily feeling, but after that, it'll even out your whole skin, how much it produces. And you also want to use something that's meant for your skin type, because otherwise, if you have oily skin and you use something for dry skin, you're gonna have the greasiest face and be very uncomfortable. So daytime moisturizer, I just do a pump of this. It lasts for a very long time, but a pump. And then the nighttime moisturizer is thicker than daytime, just because it has more benefits, more of the Cineplex complex in it, so it works on your skin overnight. But so it's a little bit thicker, and it comes in a container like this, and I just get a little, like, dab my finger onto it and then just put it all over my face. Daytime and evening moisturizers, they are completely different. So We aren't the only company that has it, so if you do have moisturizer, you want to make sure that you figure out if it's a daytime or a nighttime, because if you're using a nighttime moisturizer underneath your foundations and stuff, it'll kind of make them like slide off throughout the day. So I had already washed my face and put on the daytime moisturizer, just one pump, and put it all over my face, and then let it dry a little bit, kind of like soak in. It takes about, I don't know, 2 to 5 minutes, I'd say. And then that's when you'd go and use your primer. So I use the Silk Pore and Wrinkle Minimizer as a primer. It's really nice. You can't actually minimize your pores, but usually most people's pores look larger than what they actually are, just because they're always filled and they're all stretched out. So they have stuff that was in them a lot, and so they're kind of stretched. So they have to kind of go back to their original size, and this kind of helps with that. So to put that on, you just, any primers that you guys have, one pump, just one pump, and then I kind of rub it between my hands and then you're just going to kind of put it all over your face. Now the nice thing about primers are it gives you that, you can get an airbrushed look a lot better than without using it. Oh, and another thing is you don't want to put primer on your face primer on your eyelids if you're going to be putting on any eyeshadow. That can also, just like if you use an evening moisturizer instead of a daytime moisturizer, it'll make your makeup kind of run down a little bit. So you just put on the primer and let it sit. Pretty much all primers take like 10 minutes to dry, and you want to let it do its thing, because if you put it on before, it won't give you as nice of a look when you go to put on your foundation. But the cool thing about Silk, it isn't just a primer. We use it as a primer, but you can put this on day and night with or without makeup. It'll go in and kind of fill in all the little crevices and wrinkles and pores and make you look a little bit smoother finish on your face all over, with or without makeup. So that's the cool thing about that. Some primers don't actually do that. And then it also minimizes your pores the more you use it. So that's all of that right now. So at night you would use your makeup remover to take everything off, and then you're going to yet again clean your face just like you did in the morning, and then put on your nighttime moisturizer at night. If you just have one type of moisturizer that kind of does everything, I know sometimes like Aveeno, if you go to the drugstore and get, they don't really have a specific day or night or skin type moisturizer. So if it works for you, then awesome. But you're still going to want to follow it at the day and nighttime moisturizer, because your skin can end up overproducing. Hi Celia. Overproducing oil in your skin, and then same thing if you don't clean it. It works better if you clean twice a day to keep those pimples from appearing. So that's that. I'll come back when the primer is all set, and then I'll show you guys the rest of how to do everything from foundation to eyeshadow. So I'm getting better at that. So I'll share that with you guys, but I'll see you a little bit later.